Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so it's been a minute since we've talked about the lawsuit that Josh Duggar is facing and related to a property that he purchased a couple years ago. He is currently being sued in Arkansas for purchasing a piece of property in 2016 for $1,000. Carl Eccles claims in court documents that he purchased the property back in 2016 from his cousin for around $17,500. According to the court records, Eccles says that he's been paying property taxes and even lives on the acreage in which Josh Duggar's company purchased. Josh Duggar has been dropped as a defendant in the case, but the company that is owned by him, and he is the sole officer of the company, is still being sued, along with one other party. Well, there's been an interesting twist because this case has been ongoing for quite some time, and according to the court, Josh Duggar's attorney, Travis Story, has been maybe not as truthful as he should have been, and they have been having issues with Josh Duggar along with his attorney providing information to the court related to this property purchase. Recently, Carl Eccles and his attorneys had requested that the court remove Josh Duggar's attorney, Travis Story, because they said it was a conflict of interest. They noted that Travis Story was actually listed as a registered agent for the company which is being sued. Well, a court actually ordered and said Travis Story must leave the case. So in an order that actually came down late last week, it said this lawsuit has been difficult to get completed for many reasons. Part of the difficulty has been the failure of ALB Investments, LLC, to comply with the discovery provision of the ARCP. The difficulty resulted in the court's order of contempt and forced sanctions entered December 17th, 2019. If you remember, Josh was found in contempt of court for not complying with the request of the court to answer the questions of the parts of the complaint. 6 hearings have been set in this matter: June 11th, 2019, June 25th, 2019, September 3rd, 2019, November 12th, 2019, December 5th, 2019, and December 16th, 2019. In addition, the court conducted a phone conference the week of March 16, 2020, because of the courthouse CV closure regarding the plaintiff's request for a PO, and has another pretrial hearing set April 13th. ALB Investments LLC acknowledges that its filings with the Arkansas Secretary of State from August 24 of 2015 through April 11th, 2019 listed Travis Story or his law firm as its registered agent, incorporating organizer, having the same business manager and tax contact. The day after ALB Investments LLC was served with the plaintiff's lawsuit, the summons filed with the they contacted the Arkansas State Secretary of State, and they filed an amendment basically saying that the filings from 2015, 16, 17, and 18 were all in error. And it says the parties do not dispute that the cause of the action arose from the purchase of real estate by ALB Investments in 2016. Because of all these facts and circumstances, the plaintiff is entitled to conduct discovery regarding the action of knowledge of Travis Story, including compelling his attendance at trial as a witness. The testimony of Mr. Story involves a contested issue, does not involve the nature of the value of the legal services, because ALB Investments LLC was fully aware of these facts and circumstances at all times. His disqualification as a lawyer will not work a substantial hardship upon ALB Investments. So that was his argument. And then they said that the plaintiff's motion to disqualify was granted. They said that according to this AR code, that it is unlawful for a corporation to hold itself out to the public as being entitled to practice law for any purpose in any of its courts. So basically, because Travis is a member and on the board or an organizer of this organization, the organization can't represent the organization when the organization's being sued. Only the individual authorized to practice law in the state of Arkansas will be allowed to represent any corporations during a trial. So Travis was ordered, removed, and disqualified from the case, leaving Josh Duggar without an attorney. Interestingly, not long after this, order came down from the court. Mind you, this case has literally been going on for ages and is supposed to go to trial next month. Well, after Travis was removed, then they disposed Anna Duggar. Yeah, his wife. So Anna had to go to looks like a law firm yesterday. Yeah, Story Law Firm. And it says that she was upon oral, please take notice that on Wednesday, March 25th, so yesterday, at 10:45 a.m. in the Story Law Firm, petitioner will take deposition upon oral examination of the following persons: Anna Duggar, and the deposition upon oral examination is taken pursuant to Rules 26 and 30 of the Arkansas Rules of Civil Procedure governing depositions. This deposition shall begin at the time specified and shall continue thereafter until completed. And so she was supposed to be there yesterday at 10:45 a.m. Not only was she disposed and subpoenaed for her deposition, meaning she's basically having to testify for the plaintiff, kind of like against her husband. Yeah, imagine that. Josh Duggar was also called to be disposed. And what they're specifically looking for, and this is what they were subpoenaed for, was any and all tax returns for ALB Investments, any meeting minutes or notes from ALB LLC, any and all documents related to the purchase of the property, which is the subject of the petition, and any and all of accounting records for ALB Investments. Because ALB Investments is pass-through entity, all of the entity's expenses, income, and tax liabilities are represented on the members' tax returns. Therefore, petitioner requests that the production of any and all personal tax returns for Anna Duggar for each and every year since the inception of ALB. So not only that, there's claiming that Anna Duggar, because Josh files this on his personal taxes, Anna's tax returns will also have to be provided to Carl Eccles and his attorneys. Wow. So Travis Story is an interesting character because he's been someone that represented Josh against the city of Springdale related to the release of documents related to what he did to his sisters. He has been sort of the attorney tasked with cleaning up all of Josh's messes over the years. And now it appears the court says, Travis, you're actually in the part of the business, you're actually party to the lawsuit, so therefore you can't be a part of this. Travis tried to amend documents to show that he wasn't part of the corporation, and he did so, and he filed those documents in error, which, what? How did you accidentally error that? It's almost like you wanted to sidestep it. It's almost like you were trying to cut some loopholes. It was almost like you were trying to lie to the court, Travis. And now apparently the court can talk to you, Travis, about your responsibility or your role in all of this. Not only that, but Josh and his wife now were subpoenaed and disposed yesterday. I don't know if it's still ongoing, but this case never ends. And the lengths that they have taken to sort of not dot their I's and cross their T's, and sort of the shady aspects connected to all of this, like not running a proper title search and not knowing that the property was already purchased and owned by someone else. It's so messy. And it makes me wonder, what else are they doing where they're not doing their due diligence, or they're trying to just get things without people, almost like, I don't know, lying by omission, I guess, or cutting corners. it seems like Josh has a history of doing things that are not on the up and up. And that always makes me wonder, like, where'd you learn that from, Josh? We know that Jim Bob Duggar, his father, is apparently a real estate agent, sort of, and sells a bunch of used cars, kind of, and has spent most of his life on TV, being famous for being the father of 19 children. And according to his son-in-law, Derek doesn't pay his kids and has been profiting off of his children's work. Notably, his kids have all of these businesses, but yet nobody really knows what these businesses are. And none of the kids seem to have jobs other than working for Jim Bob. I mean, Jed and his brother Jeremiah, I believe, have moved out, but the rest of them all are kind of like underneath his thumb. So did Josh learn his shady business practices from Jim? Or is he just his own little monster? I don't know. There's still the pending investigation, which was confirmed. I spoke to a source connected to people in the know, and they did say that ICE did confirm the investigation, and the investigation is against Josh Duggar. The Duggars in November denied any existence of an investigation, but notably on his birthday this month actually said, Josh, happy birthday. We're thankful for your family. So what's going on, Duggars? Josh has got property he bought maybe fraudulently, and now ICE is knocking on the door, but you said nothing's happening, and now Travis has kicked off this case. There's a lot of shadiness that goes around in one area, and typically when things are messy like this, there's way more to the story. So we'll have to stay tuned and to what happens in this case. It's supposed to go to trial in a month. We'll see how that happens, and we'll keep you posted if anything comes around for the investigation against Josh. All right, you guys, I'll be back later with more. Are you surprised by any of this? Or what do you think Anna even said? Like, honestly, Anna doesn't probably have a lot of knowledge about their taxes or any of their business dealings. What could she have possibly shared? Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.